This channel is for immature audiences only. It is not for children, only for childish adults. We might play some video games that kids also like, but we say words like fuck and shit with alarming frequency and make crude, inappropriate, and morbid jokes all the damn time. Level 0 NPCs assumes no responsibility if your idiot spawn watches this and gets traumatized.
2 weeks in a row.
Just in case I fuck up another
How
day.
long can it last?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to make a guess on that.
I almost just pressed the delete button.
I saw that you hovered over there.
No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I hope everything is going well for you guys. We are back on the Quest for Glory game.
Because we're Glory game!
We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
You're back. Everybody's here. The whole gang is here.
Quest for Glory V.
You didn't have to wait another month to get this episode.
No.
We have vague memories of what we did last time,
Vague.
including the 7-minute interlude at the beginning of the second episode that we recorded last week.
I don't recall that for some reason.
Let's summarize that again.
Oh, this is the
that's
kind
the
of
least-
show where we would do it.
That is the least professional thing that
Let's-
we've ever done.
Let's sort of play broken telephone with our own show and just
I don't
recycle
know.
our own material until it gets more and more perverted by our flawed memories.
I mean, that's kind of what
episode
we do anyway.
recaps of things where nothing of value happens are not at all uncommon. Like, that is the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
We started to make a fantasy world, but didn't have any cities. Didn't have to get a good deal from Android and without promise, though. So what
I like the way no man speaks to us around a mouthful of live octopus.
The food smells odd and tastes odder. I hate her. And I hate myself, you know? I think if I really had to, like, pinpoint what I hate about her, it's the voice I gave her. And it's my fault. It's all my fault. I
I
understand.
mean, yeah, you had an opportunity to not, but you didn't.
I can change it at any time. Nobody cares.
It's also true.
You do change it every time to be slightly worse. Every time she mutates.
I don't know, it was a little bit more intelligible this time.
There's
Well,
a real sort of like decadence in the Lovecraftian sense to your performance of her, where it just every time it mutates a little further.
Like,
I'm gonna have to reverse that one.
oh man, no! Here, let me. I can actually do a one that might be words.
let's You really gave her that time.
Yeah, I was really trying that time. You know,
I could hear the stars forming in your vision.
I'm just trying to reach you, Alex, on your level. You know.
Oh yeah, no, I was suitably disturbed.
Good. So, hey, I hope everyone's having a great summer.
That's interesting. I've lost the capability to click things.
Oh, yeah. And we're starting with a broken fucking game.
It's okay. If it doesn't resolve itself, I will just save the game and load it again.
It's awful hard to save the game when you can't fucking click anything.
I was saying earlier, the gang's all...
Oh yeah, just look at the blood fucking flying off of me because I'm so overburdened.
Oh, God.
Oh. You don't... Wow. It's because you have all those fucking shields.
Yeah, I am just lousy with shields and spears and shit.
Just completely.
You're exerting yourself so much that instead of sweat, you're just spraying blood out of you.
Yeah.
You're so exhausted that everything you do hurts. You must get some rest soon, or your own effort will fucking kill you.
It's true. Although I have a conundrum and or a quandary. I can't even save.
What's the matter? Don't you want to talk to me? Hey,
I do. I actually do. I want to speak to Phallus, but I'm... Oh, this is very interesting. Oh, no. The game is totally crashed now. So we're going to... we're just going to keep on recording.
Yeah. No, you guys get to see this. This is great. Most other shows that are professional would just like, no, we need to start again. Not this one. Not this one.
Well, it's like I said earlier, the gang's all here. This isn't just our show, it's our show. It wouldn't be anything without you guys watching it. So you might as well see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, absolutely. It belongs to you.
Interesting. That happened again.
It happened again?
You guys are like our dinner guests. And you come in and we chat and we laugh and sometimes dinner is just fucked. Sometimes sometimes we just incinerate that shit and but you we all smile and we're polite about it.
But sometimes it's just shit,
Yeah.
And sometimes Lewis says something just crazy and we have to let him off the hook for an episode or two. Cool down.
That's true.
That's not what happened. He has to work. He's invited anytime. He is back on probation, but he is invited anytime.
Yeah, but we all saw that one coming.
Some of you may be asking, where's Andrew? Good question. Good fucking question. I should ask him. I'm literally related to him.
Literally.
Dude is out here now though. Like he's in where I am, so he is on a more eastern time zone, and I don't know if he can stay up as late anymore.
I suppose, yeah. Like we kind of record on my schedule for whatever reason. I think we used to record at 7 Atlantic.
Well, no, because
this is really pointless to talk about in front of our audience, but
this is the most sausage that anyone has ever seen be made.
Well, we're all making the show together. Like it without the NPCs, without the PCs, it wouldn't be
no.
It would just be nothing. Just be
what's
three assholes talking.
What's interesting about what you guys are experiencing right now, that Alex and I are not, is that you get to see Luke fighting with the game to figure out what's going on, because he's still screen recording. But in order for us to see the screen, Luke has to share the screen over Skype, and he's not.
Oh, am I not? Cool.
No, I mean, what? No, I mean, I assume you weren't going to do that until it was fixed.
Oh, it's been fixed for a while.
Oh, fuck yeah, I can't see.
Hearing the game.
I can't see anything. I can hear it. I just can't.
I mean, like the fact that it has been like you've been hearing sound effects.
No,
and all of those things.
I thought you were just fighting with it, and
probably
I wasn't.
I clued you in.
I wasn't gonna bother you about it. Okay.
Well, now it's done.
Because there's a 50% chance that I was just gonna go, hey, where's the? Oh man, I didn't get to do my Phallus voice. Fuck.
Well, you want to talk to him again here?
Fuck, man.
All I did was he didn't speak except for when we left. So, you wanna say hello to Phallus?
Yeah. You look like you could use a good spear. You want one? If I was a few years younger, and I didn't have to think about my family, I would have entered the rite of rulership and shown you what a real warrior is like.
That's suspiciously raunchy novel dialogue. If I were a few years younger, if I didn't have to think about my family. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, this is great. You can't plan this. So, I'm always ready to buy back weapons now. There's quite a market for the used weapons, the threat of mercenaries. You know, that General Claudius has a reputation of being a hot leader. Wouldn't surprise me to learn that he has a fortress hidden somewhere. He'll have the place well defended, not like those little fishing villages you guys cleaned out.
Actually, it was much easier than the fishing village. The fishing village was lousy with mercenaries.
Oh. What the fuck do I know? Magnum Opus will win this one, you'll see. He's my bet for the next king of Silmaria. But you know, I'm always gonna need someone around. Okay, fuck it. See you later, Questaburn. I get real close to the microphone when I do, fellas.
Oh, you gotta get right up on the mic.
Oh yeah, you know.
There's we went camping a few weeks ago. Matt and I did, and it took us so fucking long to escape the city. The universe really turned against us. There's this it's a fairly well-known thing called Zeno's paradox by the philosopher Zeno. It's illustrated a few different ways, but basically the idea is it's impossible to traverse any distance because first you must travel half the distance, and first you must travel half that distance. And because the distance is infinitely divisible, it's just impossible for you to ever reach your target. And it's sort of one of those philosophical, sort of vaguely scientific theories that Zeno knew that was obviously provably wrong because people get places all the time. But it was no one had a good explanation for why that should be, was the basic idea behind it.
Yeah, it's like painting in digital painting. When you're drawing at half opacity, you're always drawing at half opacity, so you'll never be drawing at full opacity.
Yeah, it's sort of it's more thought exercise than, scientific statement. But sometimes life really does feel that way, where everything is just so impossible all of the time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
There's just an infinitely divisible space in which things could go wrong. And
Absolutely.
it just peoples itself with just a spectrum of horrors. Like, Matt and I were trying to get change for the toll bridge, and I'm
just gonna restart again while you're talking. Keep going.
we stopped at a. See, this is just one of those days.
It's one of those days.
We stopped at a store to make change for the toll booth, and God, I've never tried to do something so simple. I fucked up the process of getting cash back at the grocery store 8 different ways, even though I go to the grocery store every week of my life for the last I don't know, coming up on 15 years.
And it's not because we could have just gone, but we were trying to get change. I was looking for a camp chair, and we couldn't do any of it. We couldn't do any. In fact, we never did do the chair. It never happened.
We just had to accept that it wasn't going to happen, or we weren't ever going to get there. We just had to we had to reevaluate our definition of success. We had to lower the bar until it was already met, and that was the only way to escape Halifax.
So what I did is we went there. We finally got there, and I just stole our friend Greg's chair. That's all I did.
Yeah.
It all worked out in the end.
That turned out to be fine.
How's it going there, Luke?
We tried and we crashed again, so we're on attempt 6, maybe 5.
Yeah.
Before we started recording today,
I'm going to avoid any kind of key stroke on my keyboard. I just need to figure out how to access the menu without pressing the.
What the hell is happening? Is this
I don't
because we tried to do this 2 weeks in a row?
It might be.
Oh my god.
It's entirely possible that... There we go. Hey. Alright. So... I'm not even going to type. We're just gonna have to, like... I don't know. My computer probably needs to restart or something like that. I have not updated the X-Wind or anything like that. It's just like this right now.
Wow.
It feels like whenever I press the escape key in an attempt to open the menu, it fucks itself. So I'm just going to avoid the keyboard altogether.
While
in case any other keystrokes create problems.
In our little preamble before recording, I referred to Quest for Glory as our bread of hardship. It was our pandemic game.
It was.
It's been going on twice as long as any other Sierra Saturday game.
we started
literally as of this episode. Well, no, not quite twice as long. King's Quest was 88 episodes.
Yeah.
Although, like pure time, we're up to like half-hour plus episodes now consistently. So,
but we also waste more time these days too.
It's true. Actual time spent playing the game. I don't know. Some enterprising viewer can, like actually test out or figure out some way to like quantifiably measure how much time we have actually spent.
You need some stamina.
I do need some stamina.
Gonna lose.
We never claimed to be efficient, but there have been some episodes of this game that would be hard to describe as a good faith effort.
It's true.
That's why we call ourselves the level 0 NPCs, you know? It's a nice catch-all for our incompetence and lack of professionalism.
There are a few, just a few, that might even be called bad faith attempts.
Yeah. And
Look,
that's okay.
Sometimes we just want to see the world burn.
Oh, well, sometimes we are just petty and small and just everything is just hard.
The the very first episode of the very first Quest for Glory aired on March 7th, 2020. So right at the start of all of this bullshit. And we're still going. We're still going.
Like
2 years later.
Fans, longtime viewers of the show may recall that, like, I don't know, around the halfway mark of like, it was near the end of 3 or like partway through 4. Like, my life straight up disintegrated.
So much happened. So much happened.
I think this weekend we're actually doing my 80th episode. I started on episode 80, not of any if you take the whole Quest for Glory playthrough. The 80th episode was my first, and we're coming up on 160, and I missed a couple for the occasion of the disintegration of my life out in Alberta. And yeah, about 80 episodes of this for me.
If we were popular enough, there would be a wiki that we could check that has an index of episodes and attendee.
We are just not.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anyone does cook up a fan wiki, definitely like bookmark the episode where my life disintegrates. You guys can find it if you go back and watch it. There's one episode where I'm not there, and the next day that I am there, it's all fucked.
Yeah, it would be like a short arc near the beginning, marked as the John days or John months or years.
Oh, the John days. Oh.
Yeah. It's why at the start of recording today, I was like, we're all here. We're here, you're here. Like, we all defied Zeno's paradox and we made it here another day. Think of all the shit, like, we always complain about our problems. Think of all the shit that you've been through. You've all got complicated lives. All the shit that happened didn't stop you. Here you are. It didn't kill you this week, and you know what? It's probably not going to kill you next week either.
Probably.
Yeah.
We have no proof.
No.
Probably. We don't want to get down on you, but we also don't want to be wrong. We hate being wrong.
This is the Hall of Kings. No one enters without permission. You got any permission? You got a permission slip to get into the Hall of Kings, do you?
I didn't. I think I pressed I to open my inventory.
Did you freeze the game again?
I did. Well, it's not Well, now it's frozen. Now that I've tabbed out of it, but
We just tried to do something, guys. Listen, I'm so sorry. You got to know we're trying our best here. This is.
This is what I would classify as a good faith attempt.
Yeah,
yeah. There's nothing we could be doing that we're not. I mean, my commentary is very unfocused. I will admit that. I haven't really described anything that's happening on the screen.
Okay, so
as high concept as we frequently are, I would not, on purpose, freeze the game every couple of screens. I am a man of loose principles, but that is not my thing.
Oh, this is gonna happen again. This is gonna happen again and
no,
again.
I just gotta remember not to touch the keyboard at all.
Right,
and
yeah.
we'll be all right.
Cool.
You have won the right of conquest. Everyone will be summoned into the Hall of fucking whatever.
So abruptly.
The shield of General Claudius has been backed by fucking Prince Shapier. The invader base has been destroyed, and our kingdom shall remain free from their menace. Behold, the winner of the right of conquest! However, again, tragedy has struck the right of rulership. Magnum Opus was found dead outside the city beside the dragon pillar to the east. It was not a noble death. This was murder, pure and simple. All of your lives are in great danger. Take care, and be wary always. Go now! Mourn our fallen comrade. You will all be summoned to the next rite of rulership.
You are dismissed to rest up for the right. You return to the Hall of Kings.
By fallen comrade, he means the centaur wizard.
The Hesperian mercenaries were vanquished, and Silmaria stands proudly. General Claudius was defeated. There is one enemy of this kingdom that has long been a foe for long centuries. I said long twice, sorry, but it's actually in the text. It is the soul of evil, and thus draws evil to it. Where it lives, there is fear. Where it breathes, there is anguish. You will have to journey to the heart of terror and pain. You will face fire and fury, and above all, death. Journey to Hydra. There face the creature that gives the island's name. Teach it fear and pain it has given others, and destroy it. Return with its teeth to prove your word. I'm a creature. This is the right.
It could legitimately be difficult to get all of the Hydra's teeth. Because it has there's no real upward limit on how many heads you might have to decapitate. It depends on how the fight goes.
Oh, wait, here's our secret extra stuff.
This rite of valor is a throwback to tradition. The Hydra is a monster from antiquity and is seldom defeated. Your greatest challenge will be getting to the Hydra Island. It is beyond the area where the fishing boats can safely travel.
How would you know, Rakesh?
I just...
How you doing, Rakesh?
Well, I'm frustrated and angry, and Silmaria feels like a fucking cage, man. The assassin is waiting somewhere nearby. I am certain of that. I am afraid. I am not the calm paladin. Oh, forgive me, friend, I can't even finish my sentences. The assassin is just a tool, and his master is the one that enrages me.
That dude's such a fucking tool.
I want vengeance rather than justice, for the wrongs that he's, do you know what I mean? Like, I should be cool, and I'm not cool about this at all,
Tell me about the right of rulership.
Oh, sure. So Logos insisted that the Hydra would be the right of valor. He thought that it would get you and Elsa and Gort away from Meret, and you'd be safe from the assassin. But I argued that by turning your back to a murderer, you only get struck from behind. You should be seeking the assassin rather than, like, running away. Minos sided with Logos, and you are seeking a monster rather than a madman. It's bullshit, you know?
It's a weird council of beast men deciding your fate here.
Yeah, it is all like centaurs and lion tours. Well, I guess or what is this? The other one, Minos, is just a guy, but you know,
Minos is not a guy.
No, Minos is a guy.
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought Minos was the Minotaur.
No,
No,
that's Toro.
that's Toro. Minos looks like a guy, but trust, fam, he ain't no guy.
He is also a creature.
Yeah, if you saw his dick, you would go, "Oh, that guy is a creature." Trust me. We can't help it in the locker room of heroes. That's where I get to go.
Remember Lord Addis from King's Quest VII?
Yeah.
Doesn't even compare.
Same. Yeah, not even in the same book, you know. Anyway, you want to ask me about the Hydra or?
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, good idea. So the Hydra is a 3-headed dragon, I know. You know, it is almost entirely immune to magical spells, and it can only be injured by magical weapons. Not even the legendary heroes of yore could defeat the Hydra by themselves, but, you know, we all thought it was cool for you to try. Well, not me, but they did.
I just love that they're losing contestants left and right, so they just decide to send the remaining 3 into a legendary meat grinder that no one has ever succeeded before.
They're like we've had such high success that let's just solve all the problems that we can.
They're not failing the tasks. They're succeeding at their task. It's just someone's murdering them afterwards. So we'll just give them an incredibly difficult task, incredibly far away.
Yeah.
Well, we're succeeding at the task. Our sort of compatriots or other contestants are just kind of chilling out and waiting for me to solve the problems and then just getting themselves murdered in the way. I feel like this is another instance, however, of like giving me an unfair advantage because Rakesh knows I have a magical paladin sword.
He does.
I also now have I have like General Claudius's magic axe. So I am well equipped to deal with the Hydra here, if its only weakness is magical weaponry. I don't think Gort even carries a weapon.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Also,
I mean, I don't know if you can strangle the Hydra to death, but
I also love how like immediately after you get a new assignment, it doesn't even. You don't have to walk anywhere. It just immediately cuts to your secret council with one of the fucking council members giving you fucking spoilers. So,
It is. I mean, it is fun that Rakesh is kind of useful. Like, he was kind of a useless asshole in his first appearance.
That's true.
Yeah, Rakesh. I mean, like, you know, he was a tour guide for a short period of time in Quest for Glory 3. Until he just, like, you know, mounted and never dismounted Krisha for the rest of the game.
Well, you saw Krisha. Can you blame me? Damn.
Damn.
Are you telling me that tour guides are not useful? Fuck you. You learned so much from me.
But it's like a legendary paladin who, like, joined the Paladinhood and forsook his, like, kingdom. Because he was meant to be the king of Tarna, right?
Right.
And then he gave it up to his brother.
Yeah.
So, like, he should be fucking good at his job, but he does nothing.
I earned
like,
this.
Even now, he's just, like, hanging out on this rock and, like, just giving me an unfair advantage over my other, like, contestants.
This is what heroes look like, okay? I'm done. I did what I needed to do.
He's a comforting presence in that I kind of know what he'll do. He'll help us in any way that doesn't involve doing anything.
Yeah,
if he has something, he'll give it to us. If he knows something, he'll tell it to us.
Yes. You figured me out.
Like he's done us a few solids. Like he put up more money than our own father, king, did.
It's true.
He vouched for us. He's cheating as hard as decency will allow, so that we'll win.
It's true.
He's not even like he's not so much even putting a thumb on the scale. He's putting a whole elbow on the scale and leaning casually.
I'm fucking bringing it, guys. Bringing it. So yeah, 3-headed dragon. Don't worry about cutting off heads. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's
basically relying on the fact that he's 1,000 pounds of predator, and no one's gonna tell him that he's cheating.
Yeah, no one's gonna fuck with me. Anyway,
the funny thing here is that we're not even like obligated to become the king of Silmaria. Like us just being here and participating in the rites of rulership is a smokescreen for us to figure out who the assassin is, which we are not even attempting. We are just doing the rites as they are being given to us and hoping that the assassin rolls up on us, right? Like,
yeah.
I'm sure there's well, I hesitate to say that I'm sure, but there very may well be a whole side plot of things that I could be doing to actually expose the assassin that I am just neglecting to do because I am just running, roughshod down the critical path here. But
I
might do a little wandering around. Like we're gonna have to figure out how to get to the Hydra anyway, so I might do a little bit more snooping around, stick my head into the Blue Parrot Inn and so on, just to kind of see if we can get caught up on any plot points that we've kind of left dangling. But,
what a great idea! But you know when we should do that? Next episode.
Next time.
In fact, we shouldn't even fucking finish this conversation. Yeah, we should just cut now. So guys, thanks.